I'm Aaron.
And I'm Cole.
And we're two chill dudes.
And this week, The Expendables 3.
And what did you think?
That was long, boring, and needless. You?
I didn't think it was too bad. Not as bad as some of the other blockbusters I've watched this year, but I mean, it wasn't exactly good either. I mean,
there's not all that much I would classify as bad in it.
That's the thing.
It was more simply just so much of a lack of stuff. So many long scenes of exposition that...
Yeah, that was the thing that really bugged me, is like, for the first half of the movie, it's just straight up constant driving scenes where it's just...
It's essentially driving, talk to someone.
Yeah, just
driving,
two guys in the front
meet
seats
someone new.
talking
Driving,
to each other.
Talk to someone else.
And then it's like... And then, you know, good action scenes in between, I guess. But it was a lot of driving scenes, just traveling all over the place. And just sharing random stories. It was actually kind of depressing, I would say, for the first half, because it is sort of about old action heroes just being
too old.
Being too old.
And having to kind of retire.
Yeah.
But not in the red way, more in... Like...
Or just straight out, like it was being a meta commentary, I felt. Just actually talking about real life action movies just being outdated. And I don't know, I thought it was actually kind of sad a little bit. Just, you know, then like all the old action heroes like Sylvester Stallone, Arnie Schwarzenegger, Jason Statham.
I guess we should preface this by saying that we haven't seen the first two.
Oh no, I guess, sure.
You were planning on it.
I was going to, but I never got around to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got all these old action stars to talk to each other about how they're too old to be
well, when you can make out what they're saying.
Yeah, when you can actually. They even had a joke with Harrison Ford and Jason Statham on the radio. It's like,
funny enough, I actually kind of get that backwards. I could understand Jason Statham mumbling more than Harrison Ford.
They both mumble. That's
all of them
joke.
Mumble.
Yeah, I think that was part of the joke, is they both mumble like fuck, and you can't understand a word either of them are saying.
There were a few really nice cameos, and Antonio Banderas' character was fun, a little bit grating, but he didn't overstay his welcome.
For me, he was probably the best part of the movie, just because he was the only one really having fun with it by the looks of it. Him and the antagonist, Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Those were the only two actors I would say actually having fun with the movie.
Yeah, Mel Gibson was loving it.
Oh, he was amazing. I'm pretty sure he just takes antagonist roles just because of the bad PR he's gotten. He's embraced it, and now he's aware that everyone wants to see him get his ass kicked, so that's why he takes the bad guy roles all the time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, what was the other movie that he... it was like Machete...
Oh, yeah.
Kills Again? Or...
Was it the first...
Or Machete Kills? Or...
It was either the first one or the second one. I can't remember.
It definitely wasn't the first one. It was definitely the second one, which I guess is called Machete Kills.
Oh, yes. Because it's Machete Kills Again... Or no, Machete Kills,
and then there's going to be Machete Kills Again. Which hasn't come out yet.
Yeah,
but it's probably going to be made.
And then Machete Kills Again in space.
Yeah, that one's going to be amazing.
I'm looking forward to that.
But yeah,
I kind of liked Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
a little bit. I don't know.
He was like, what? He wasn't a CIA. He was. What was the group called? It was like the Hague? Is that what it was?
I don't know. I don't know who he was with. I wasn't really following the story too closely because there wasn't too much of a story there.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like there wasn't really
A lot of
world-saving thing. It was actually very personal to them. It was about the Expendables themselves, and
it's about the bad guy's connection to the Expendables and how he's turned on them, but he isn't like, oh, I'm gonna take over the world.
No, it was actually no.
It's just like,
I'm just gonna
sell.
He's just selling weapons.
Sell weapons like not so common criminal.
But yeah, it was just a very personal story, really. I have no idea if the other Expendable movies were similar or not. But.
Yeah. I'd say even if you were a fan of the other two, this one was just so much of a slog for the first half.
Yeah.
The second half had good action, but I just don't think it was enough.
The first half wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
The first half made it not worth it. But yeah, it's like great action scenes, but there's not really there's no context to or no, not really context.
There's context.
It's
and they are shot well.
I have no investment in the characters, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. It's like I don't really care about the action because I don't care about the characters in the gunfight, I guess.
I like how they do give a bunch of these characters exposition, but it's always this and Antonio Banderas' character is like, oh, I wasn't actually kicked out of my group. They were all killed, and I was the only one who survived. And so you're supposed to feel sympathetic for him. But it almost feels like that's everybody's story. It's just that
was everybody's story. Yeah. Because there's one other guy. There was the young guy, the motorbike, dirt bike guy, who was saying that his team died, and Stallone's like, I know your kind because you're like me, who lost all my guys.
And they constantly go, oh, jingle jangle,
oh, jingle
jingle jangle.
That was Wesley Snipes' thing, jingle jangle, with the eyes.
Wesley Snipes' character was pretty crazy and kind of made the first half a little bit more...
He made the opening bearable, but after that, he didn't really do much.
Otherwise, I don't think there's too much else to say.
No, not really.
It was a pretty bleak movie.
Very slow first half, action-packed second half, but pretty boring overall.
Yeah, if you want something that's slow and then turns into a big action fest, just go see Rambo 4 again. It was fine. It was awesome. This, I just don't think it was worth it.
I would put it pretty low in your list of movie-going priorities. There are a bunch of other better movies to check out.
Yeah. Or just go see Guardians of the Galaxy, because
that's a number one priority regardless. All right, I think we're good to go. Yeah.